All right, so here's the hardest part. We have to climb over to essentially that little peak there. I'm gonna try to record the whole thing. My phone doesn't run out of memory. But yeah, here we go. This is the Lyons Creek, the hardest part. I did this already about 10 or 11 times in the last 2 or 3 years, but it's always a workout. So assuming I took the right path, because it was like a fork in the road over there. So this is what you do. She'll be fine. Let's keep going. Just waiting for my girl because she might get a little lost. This is a little tricky to figure out where you need to be. I mean, it's like, because you see a bunch of grass or a bunch of green leaves or greenery, and you have no idea if the path is actually right in between two bushes right there. We have to essentially curve over, so it's a little confusing. But that is the trail. It's quite steep. So the trail's over here, it's a little confusing. You got it? Over here.
It's already there?
The trail's over here. You got to keep going up, and it's quite a hike. You got it? Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. This one's confusing too, because it looks like you're supposed to go that way, but you're going that way. I wonder where she's at. I made it so fast. There you are. I see you. This part is confusing. This part is confusing. You don't know if you should turn right or left. Go right. I remember I was so lost when I first got here. That was like, I don't know what I said on the video, but 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5 actually. I think I said 3 in the video, but I think it was more like 10, or I've been out here about 10 or 11 times in the last 5 years, I think. You can make it. Okay. This way. All right. Now it should be pretty clear from here on out, from what I remember. Yeah, it seemed confusing because you see all these rocks and you don't know that it's an actual path. That's the thing. So I think the first time I got here, the very first time, I didn't even actually make it because I was so lost. I said, I gotta go back. The unfortunate thing about this is you can only come out really on, it only makes sense to come out during the summer pretty much. Because if you come out during the winter, it's like, not only is it hard to drive up here because of all the, from below, unless you live here, because of all the snow, but you're walking through snow. So it's like, you don't know where to go a lot of times. I remember one time I did somehow I made it out here during a time where it was snowing. And I could not, I think I only made it 3 miles in, could not find my way. So the path is actually right there. It's to a new, at the top, I would have assumed that there was nothing, that there's no path, but it's actually up there. You can barely see it, but I could distinguish it because of memory, like right there. So I'm gonna keep going up, wait for her at the end, let's see. I hope she can make it, because this is pretty damn difficult, I would say. So yeah, it still doesn't look like a straight up trail, but it is. I would say, I think beyond the boulder, the trail's more clear, but you kind of have to scoop around. It still doesn't look like a trail. I always get confused every time I come out here, always. So she's right there. Kind of have to hold someone's hand, anybody's hand really, even if you're like a strong man, because not only is the path confusing, but this is the steepest incline I know that I've ever hiked on, even compared to Mission Peak in Fremont, in my opinion. Now, I mean, I don't know objectively what it is, but I would guess it's steeper than that, than anywhere you go in Mission Peak. You got it. You got this. We can drink electrolytes when we get there. Oh, the wind is so nice right now. Oh, I love those mountains. That view is amazing. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh wow, look at that spectacular view. Oh my God. You got it? Okay, I'm gonna just try to watch me. I think you have to scoop around like over to the left. It's really kind of hard to tell, but I'm almost sure of it because I've done this about 11 times already. 10, 11 times. Yep. It's just part of the trail, you just couldn't see it. You got this? Oh man, I can't see her now. Babe, you okay? I hope she's doing all right. Oh, there you are. You think you know where to go? Oh shit, I'll wait for you. I didn't see her. She's right there. Because it's kind of quite the distance away from where I'm at right now in terms of the climb. I guess for me, I've been getting so fit now. I'm at 15% body fat. Well, right now I'm like, I went up a little bit. I'm technically 16.5. But anyway, 16% body fat. And it just feels way easier than it did when I was 32% body fat, you know, being 40 to 60 pounds heavier. Just way easier. I don't, my head it used to be pounding whenever I would get up to this point, but I would push myself because I wanted all the benefits, you know, all the health benefits and stuff and cardiovascular. I mean, right now, my resting heart rate is probably about 50. I think I tested it. Back then, I think it might have been 70 or 80, 75 maybe. Not to mention blood sugar was high, but yeah, since all the health markers are better, it just feels way easier. This didn't even break a sweat, it felt like, in the last 13 minutes I've been recording. But it would have definitely been crazy for me. But anyway, let's go. You ready? Let's go. Do you feel like your head is pounding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me when I first came up here. I'm gonna keep going. We're getting there. We're basically there. You know, we'll get in a good rest. This really challenges your thighs. You got this. She's right there. You got this. There we go. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna basically go that way, and I might have to go behind it. So if you don't see me, I'm probably to the left. Yeah, and we're very close. I know I said that before, but I almost guarantee it this time. All right. Oh yeah. Woo! This is a climb here. So you see me, right? I got up here. The path is right here. Behind. And then you'll curve to the right. Okay. This one might seem confusing, but I remember going that this is the path. All right, the next one is over here. And basically, the lake's just over there. I'm gonna wait for her here because I know it's tough to find your way. It can be. So she's down there. Which hopefully she didn't take the wrong route. I don't think she did. But we're almost there. I keep saying that, I mean, but definitely for sure now. I think the first few times I came out here, I kind of pushed myself pretty hard to get up here. I mean, my head was pounding very, very hard, almost like I was gonna faint. It's tough. It's not an easy hike. I think it's a 5 out of 5 in terms of difficulty on Lyons or something. Lyons Creek, Trailhead. Not only is it long, but by the time you get here, this is the hardest part. So it's like, you know, you should have braced yourself up to that point. And like I said, the first few times, I think it was, oh, there she is. I think the first time, like the first 2 times or something, or 3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times, I didn't even climb that up because I was lost. And well, frankly, I think 80% of the reason is because it was just too challenging, and my head was gonna hurt, gonna explode. Felt like. So I think it's just around the corner. So I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. So, because it's basically to the left, not this way, you know? And I guess beyond this point is hard to find, but yeah, so now we're just kind of, at this point you can go in any random direction and then end up there. This is the point at which you do that. But I think I'm gonna go a proper way. Just kind of go this way and then kind of longer path, I guess, where you just go out and then in, because the lake's over there. So I'm just gonna do that. And just any kind of hiking will get you there. Oh, I'm actually gonna go this way because there's more flat parts there. At this point, I think there's no like definitive trail, but somebody did put some rocks here. The lake's just over there, so you can just go in any random direction. The lake's just over there, so literally this is the very first time where I actually feel like I have like a good amount of energy, because it's been about a year since I've done this, maybe a little longer than that. I actually feel like I have energy and not like gonna puke or something when I get up here. My health markers have increased so amazingly since then. So Now, in a way, it's like you get to enjoy it. The fruits of your labor, so to speak, fitness labor, I guess you can call it. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Not really. But this is the actual trail. I think I might have missed it. I probably missed it. So I'm gonna wait for her to come over. Actually, I probably didn't miss it because it's curling that way. Actually, it's not straight ahead. I thought it was straight ahead. I just don't want her to get lost. I'm over here. So this is the trail. I guess it became this, which then leads to the lake. Talking about Lyons Creek Lake. I think I'm gonna go this way. And here we are. Well, this is not the main lake. This is just kind of a small part of it. A reservoir, I guess, for the main part. There you are. I'm over here. All right. I made it. I just want to make it over there. You know, this is just part of the lake. It's not the whole thing. Okay. Quite a bit more distance than Sylvia Lake, if I'm being honest. And here we are, the Grand Master Lyons Creek Lake. Here I am! Woo! Somebody yapped at me, back at me. But this is actually not the area I'm supposed to go over there, the main area that I like to go to. But this is basically the lake. I mean, this is the lake, but Lyons Creek. It's just kind of a nice, it's just I like to go over there. And people like to take, I don't know if they take dives or something, but I've been in this water a few times. It's kind of a peaceful thing. Hey babe, I think this is not the final area. The final area is like over there, so
For sure.
but it's kind of nice to look at this. Let's try to go to the other way.
For sure.
Yeah. What do you think of the water?
Clear.
You gonna drink it?
Can I?
I don't know. I don't know if you can. Actually.
Want to go to the other side?
Yeah, let's go up. Let's go up the other side. So, I think I'm gonna keep trying to go to the other side, but oh yeah, you just gotta curve around. Let's go, man. I'm going up here, this way. I think you just gotta keep climbing, and you'll end up there. So, it looks intimidating, but this is not really that bad, because once you make it over, it's pretty flat. My memory serves me well, but I guess you could slip. Be careful. Keep your center of gravity pretty far in. I'm just kind of going around. Oh. Oh. Whew. There she is. Okay. All right. And then that's what I'm saying. See how it's just kind of flat? You can make it over. See, now it's starting to look like, what was it? Bassy Falls? It's starting to look like Bassy Falls from here. Because it's just like, this is like the end of it, and it's all chill compared to the climbs. Glad you can enjoy this with me today. Yeah. See, now it's all flat. This is like Bassy Falls at this point, right? So yeah, here we are. I like trekking along this and just going for it. I don't know if it's hot enough to go in the water, because last time I went at Wright's Lake, it was just really freaking cold. I don't know how. I feel like I was able to tolerate the coldness about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like I was just in there, and then I would kind of chill and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was just that perfect time. It might have been August or September. Maybe the water was a little warmer. But here's the place that we normally go to. So, or that I know go to. So I just kind of trek along here. And where is my final destination usually? It's like a little bit in the corner there. No, it's this way. Yeah, there we go. And then I've tried to swim in it, and then it seemed like it wasn't that cold when I went in. There we go, Grandmaster Lake. Whew. This is nice. Jesus. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah. Whew. Thanks for watching. Final react?
Gonna go in.